Welcome guys to Mind and Spirit Alchemy. I am Jen Post and I am here because today I want to talk about what is a soul plan reading and how it can change your life. These are readings that I have been doing for like 10 years now. When I had mine done, it literally changed my whole direction to what I was supposed to be doing here, what my soul's purpose was. So this is why it's called the soul's destiny reading. So as we know, everything is energy. When you look at quantum physics, for example, it states that everything is energy. And when you break down the smallest particle, it literally turns into energy. Okay, so all atoms break down to energy. So if you understand this, every thought, every spoken word is energy, right? We've already know that, but we go into how this affects our incarnation and who we are as an energy and who we are and what we are here to do, what we are to transcend, what role and what purpose are you here to ultimately achieve. So this is why the soul plan is so concrete in the information, because it is based on your birth name, not your married name. That's a different reading, but it is based on your birth name, and it's based how it originated. It comes from ancient gematria, Hebrew gematria, and that's just a system of decoding alphabet into numeric vibration. They do that for trying to look at the biblical texts to discern that and decipher that. So it has been around for many centuries, this system. So what it does, we take your original birth name, because as you know, before you, or maybe you don't know, but you do come here to experience and to heal and transcend certain karmic patterns. You work on your spiritual path to ascend, and all this information is going to help and assist you with that, because through your original birth name comes your whole vibrational incarnation. So before you were born, even though your parents think they gave you your name, it was really decided upon before you even were born. So just like what time you were going to be born brings in all your astrology, all your astrological planets, puts them all into place, and then you use that information to navigate, which is a blueprint. This is another blueprint that you can use. And I will say, it was, it's always good to have your astrology information, but it was literally this reading that changed everything, and it made me really understand who I was, what was happening to me, especially when I was first awakening, and where I was going to go. And I will tell you, I had no idea what twists and turns my life was going to do, but all of it led me to exactly what I'm doing here in my professional life as a ascension teacher, as a Reiki master teacher, as a channeler. All of these things were not what I was doing before I had this reading, because what happens when you receive your reading, you're gonna have a million aha moments. You're going to be able to see all of those aspects within yourself, maybe your limiting beliefs, what you're here to accomplish. It gives you extra solid understanding to what you are here for. Okay, so this is, what the Star of David, this is what the soul plan looks like, and it's around the Star of David. This is my soul plan. It's around the Star of David because the Star of David represents the Merkaba, right? It represents the heart chakra. It is the star of creation and the human being. So what happens is when I do your reading, I take your birth name, it converts it. It converts it now and it places it around the Star of David. There's two interlocking triangles, one representing the energies, the triangle coming down is the spiritual energies, and the triangle going up is the worldly energies. And you have your worldly talents, challenges, and goals. You have your spiritual challenges, talents, and goals. And then you're in the middle is your soul's destiny. That's like literally what you are here as you work around your whole chart throughout your lifetime. It's going to bring you, every single vibration is going to bring you a manifestation for you to transcend that vibration. We come in as human beings to experience polarity. So every vibration in your chart has a star energy significance, like, you know, a Gemini influence, a Taurus influence. It has a number. And that brings in numerology. It has a polarity if you're here to experience one extreme over the other and balance it. But every single vibration has a positive attribute and a challenging attribute or organ, because it's all part of what this one contained vibration is. So it's going to influence the organs in your body. And what happens is, as you navigate through your life, people are brought to you, so you will learn about each one of these vibrations that you are here to transcend. And you will see at different times, you know, earlier on in my life, I totally understood like some of my challenges and the people that were the karmic relationships that I was, you know, having, and what they were there being, that, like I always call it, the, you know, in the game of life chess. They were just moving around in my game of life, bringing in these energies for me to learn from. And when I had this reading, I cried because I was having awakening symptoms, and Archangel Michael was coming to me, and I thought I was losing my mind. And I just happened to meet a woman in the wrong place at the wrong time in a bookstore. And she just happened to be up from Florida, and I was having so many synchronicities at this time. And she said, you know, I do this reading, and I didn't hesitate. And when she went through my whole chart, I was blown away. I was literally blown away. And the last vibration was that she said, you work with Archangel Michael's shield and his frequencies. And that's in my soul's destiny. There's so much information that you can receive from this particular reading. I highly suggest that you have one, because like I said, I have done hundreds and hundreds of these readings, and every single person, it's like an activation. It will, you know, help you to release those patterns. You know, why am I constantly going in this, you know, drawing the same circumstances or the same people? Why do I feel like this? Why am I thinking like this? Why am I having these limiting beliefs? Why do I struggle with, you know, certain things? Why do I excel? This will tell you all of your abilities in this lifetime. They will tell you all of your challenges in this lifetime. And then you'll be able to navigate through all of these things with this concrete information, understanding who is playing what role and what you're here. It has changed my life dramatically, because there were, honestly, if I didn't know that one of my biggest challenges was stepping forth to be a teacher, because I always thought I would be not a good teacher, but it was in the, you know, 3D, I guess, sense, or, you know, we're into 3D, but I mean, like, you know, going to elementary, becoming an elementary school teacher or a high school teacher. That's not the teacher that I was meant to be. It is what I'm doing here. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I'm an ascension spiritual teacher, and I talk about all of the wonderful things that like this are, and what's happening and channeling, those are all the things. And if I didn't know that I had to step out of my comfort zone, because that was one of the challenges within one of the vibrations that I have, I wouldn't even be sitting here with you today. I would be stuck in probably a job that I didn't want to do, and I didn't have that soul, that deep soul fulfillment. And this is how it has changed my life. So if you are interested in having your own very own personal soul plan reading, please reach out to me. These are done over the phone. Energy is energy. And I will send you the extended version so you can print it out, keep it handy, and you can really start getting in the flow of your entire soul's purpose here on Earth at this time. All right. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Any questions, please just reach out to me. All right. Namaste. Bye.